Hi there, it's Janice Thomson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. I'm just trying to get my lighting right here. So today I am filming for the Smart Stampin' International video hop. Now there'll be 2 or 3 other people taking part in this hop. It's not a big hop, but if you pop into the description box below, you will find the links for the other people taking part in this hop. And now this is a very important one. So today that you're watching, that this goes live anyway, is the 8th of March 2025, which is International Women's Day. So it's just a day to celebrate. I think for me, the role model, who've been female role models for me, things that women have achieved, sometimes against the odds. But anyway, this is not the time for a lecture. It's just, that's our theme, women. Hopefully there'll be another day when our theme is men. So today it is women. And I have a few bits and pieces. I've had a wee practice of what I want to achieve-ish. I've got some masking paper here. I've got 4 stamp sets. So I've got Chantilly lace beside me. Now you might think that's odd because that's all, about dads, but there's a sentiment in there that I'm going to use. Coffee with Friends and Elements of Text. They're the 4 stamp sets. I will stick to that, but what I'm encouraging people to do is look through your stamp sets and combine them. You don't have to stick with just one set. Have a look through your stash and see what you've got. This is my colour palette today. Daffodil Yellow, Boho Blue, Wild Wheat and Granny Apple Green. And while we're on, I am thinking about the fact that we're into March now and Boho Blue and Wild Wheat are with the in colours that will be leaving us at the end of April, but they may well have sold out before then. So if you want any of those colours or refills for those colours, please stock up now. Don't leave it because they will sell out. Right, this is just a masking paper. We have a pack of this masking paper in the annual catalogue. It's 155480 if you want to order it. I have already stamped on the masking paper and fussy cut out the image that I want to use. Now why have I not got the die set out here that these are from, because I've probably put it away. These dies are from the Textured Notes. Now as I'm filming this on Tuesday the 4th of March, these have just gone live to customers today, and they're with the Textured Notes stamp set and the online exclusives. So I've just cut 2 of these gorgeous dies with the texture around. I love them, absolutely love them. So thank you Stampin' Up for that. So first of all, what I want to do is stamp this image. To me, this just symbolises a woman contemplating the day ahead, having a wee cup of coffee or tea and just planning her day, maybe, or just letting things happen. So we use this smaller rectangle. I didn't practice on this, so and I've not got my black, of course, so it's going today. First job of the day, and she's not even organised. As most of you know, I'm not really a pre-planned kind of girl. I don't take the straight path to anywhere. It's usually the curly path, or the round and round in circles one. But anyway, I'm just going to pop her in the corner there. And I do think it is a good day to not hit the ground running in the morning. I do think it is time to, that you should afford yourself time to just wake up slowly and think about the day ahead. Think think about the things that have to happen and the things that can be delegated for another day. So now I want this lace. I want the big lace stamp. I love this set, the Chantilly lace. I'll be using that small one as well, so let's take that out now. I put that here just now. Right. Okay, so I don't know where my bigger block is, but we'll just pop that like that, that's fine. And I'm going to use boho blue here. I am gonna... And I'm just ink this up. I hope that I won't take too long with this video. But as there are, this is a small hop, there's not a whole lot of people take part in this one. If it's a bit longer, it won't be the end of the world. Right, so I am basically just going to stamp. Oh no! Oh, I was nearly stamping right over her. I forgot to put my mask. So I previously stamped this on here and fussy cut it. And one of the things I did do was dab it on my jumper to take the worst of the tacky off, because it is very sticky and you don't want to damage your image once you take it off again. So, you know, it's worth taking a moment. And it is worth taking a moment to line it up. Now, when you're fussy cutting for masking, you cut slightly inside the line rather than when you fussy cut just to stick something on a card, you would cut slightly outside the line. Okay, so it might just add a bit more ink here. I want to just pop this way. I just want to push that down quite firmly because I want to get in as close to the image. But what I will do now is go over that with a blending brush. As you see, I have a little of a white halo around her. So I will just come in with a blending brush and I'll just pick up some boho blue. I do have some scrap, but I've already, well, we'll still try and not make too much mess. So I just want my boho blue over the lace at the moment. You could do this with a wee sponge or a dauber. Doesn't have to, if you've got blending brushes, great, but if you don't, a wee, you know, chop up a wee kitchen sponge. And we have finger daubers in the annual catalogue that you could use also. There's always lots of ways to achieve the same thing. I'm going to come in with Granny Apple Green now. And I am going to be in with this Elements of Text, but I just realised that I really wanted to put my sentiment in as well. Where is it? Celebrating you today, because we're celebrating International Women's Day, and you know, thinking about the role, I do like to think about the role models in my life. You know, even my granny, I think about her most times. Well, I think about her a lot, but we think about the women during World War II, because that's the war my granny lived through, and she drove a crane in the naval dockyard during the war because all the men had gone off and the women had to take up their, I'll put that just around there. although there were some men left behind for various reasons, maybe because they had essential jobs, etc. And they did train the women up. And my granny said she took quite a lot of teasing, but they would give the women challenges that they thought they wouldn't be able to achieve. But Granny was telling me how she was challenged to pick up a very small matchstick with the crane, and she was really high up in the crane, and she did it. Because she says she wasn't going to be beaten. So I'm just using this green just basically to ground the image. I love this elements of text, but I love the splattery stamps that come with it. Okay, leave that at that. Enough green, enough blue, have we? Pardon me. And then, was there anything else in here? Yes, I wanted to use this one. I'm going to bring in a wee bit of wild wheat in here. Just I own, I don't know, maybe about 30 blocks. I still sit here with 4 or 5 on my desk. So stamp off first to see the depth of the colour in this. Okay, the one that's going over the green can be full strength. I'm just in amongst there. I'm basically just using this to add a bit of more texture. And then I'm going to use this. It's like a mesh, but it could be a steel grid. Do you know, it could be lace or it could be steel. And lace can be made with steel. So lace is not always a soft, fluffy thing. Neither are women. We're not. Some of us may appear soft and fluffy, but we're not. As they say, never judge a book by its cover. I'm just using the texture of that, really. And I guess that is the light of the day starting to come in. That's in my head. I'm just making this up as I go along. Art is for the viewer, not for, well, it's for the artist too, but you know, it's not for me to tell you what you see in this image. You see what you see. I see what I see. Can you see what I see? Gosh, crazy woman. Right, let's hope that I can put this, the rest of this card is basically white. And I want to keep that. So that I'm just going to layer these up. But first of all, I want to peel off my mask. And there you go. There's Our Lady emerging from the misty, jumbled up bit background, which is like many textures, and most of our lives are multi-textured. And here we are yet again. I prepped all these things to make a card. Did I put a glue out ready to do that? No, don't be silly. I had one on my desk last night. Okay, let's go in the drawer and get one then. Let's see what happens. Will she find one that works? They all work, but sometimes they just need a bit of jiggery pokery. Right, so we want glue. And we got glue. Good stuff. Of course, you don't have to use glue. You could choose anything. This is making me think of days when I can take my morning coffee out to the garden and sit and enjoy nature before the day starts. It is the privilege of work, you know, either being retired or running your own business, is that you can set your own timetable and allow yourself these moments. Allow you to have a strong day. And I think we'll just add a bit of bling, I think, just to finish this. It's just, I'm not quite sure it's completely straight there, and that's why I do use wet glue to give me that moment. Now I think in here I should have some of the birds or butterflies, because that's my favourite thing, is sitting and watching the insects doing their work before I start doing mine. Aha! We've got birds and dragonflies. I do have butterflies somewhere too, but whoops, 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 whoops. But we have these adhesive back dragonflies and birds. Now I can't remember if they're online exclusive or if they're in the annual catalogue, but their order number is 162743. And if they have gone, I am sorry. They may be in last chance. There may be lots of things. Janice has not checked it, so I won't give you the wrong information. I think we'll just have a bird and a bird and a dragonfly. Why not? That's a good combo. So thank you very, very much for hitting play today on the video and for joining us in our hop. Don't forget to go down into the description box below and see the hop list for those who are taking part in this. And I'm really looking forward to seeing everyone else's take on the theme of women. So thank you so much, and I'll see you on my next video. Thank you.